So, chapter 11 is called Advanced Souls. Advanced souls are more or less single in their peer group because they have achieved a certain level of maturity and they know how the review process works, how the learning process works. The advanced souls also work with the highly advanced souls. Now, the highly advanced souls are in direct contact with the master. The advanced souls and highly advanced souls are very skilled in the art of life creation. So, as I already mentioned, the master can create fundamental elements, and the advanced soul and highly advanced souls are responsible for creating life forms. In fact, not just creation, but even if there is a kind of mutation that is required in order to create a more intelligent species in future, they can do that using their mental energy. Also, the skill of soul splitting. Advanced souls and highly advanced souls are very skilled into it. The highly advanced souls do not reincarnate generally because they have achieved that level of maturity. But if there is a requirement, they do reincarnate in the form of sages to help their students. Now, as I was talking about the skill of splitting of soul, advanced and highly advanced souls can split their souls in such a manner that they can still act as teachers in the spiritual world, and at the same time they can be in touch with their physical world bodies and they can carry out their actions, whereas the beginner souls and the intermediate souls, the part of their soul which remains in the spiritual world is basically in a dormant manner and they focus more on their physical lives. So that is all about the advanced souls in this chapter. So chapter 12 is called life selection, and life selection comes into picture once the soul has completed all its evaluation processes, it has gone to the review meetings, it has done all the peer discussions, and they have evaluated their past life actions, they have learned their lessons, and now it's time to get a new life. In order to do that, the souls are taken to an area called Ring of Destiny. Ring of Destiny is like a huge bubble with panels, and these panel has life events from the lives of future beings who uh, are yet to be born, and these souls will be taking those lives. So now the soul has to decide as to which place it wants to go, which life it wants to take. You know, the souls are shown 4 5 different locations which are suitable for them for reincarnation. They are also shown those live events on the panels. The souls can enter into the panels and they can live those events and see. Although not everything is shown, there are certain events which are shown so that the soul can decide which life form it wants to take, which place it wants to reincarnate. And this is done on purpose because if everything will be told to the soul, there will be no challenge. Now, the decision, whatever it may be, nobody is forced to take any kind of decision. It is free will of the soul, and free will is always there in each and every step. Nothing is forced on a specific soul. So, everything that you are seeing in your life today is actually a decision that you made. And most of the activities where you generally feel like deja vu, it has already happened, and you feel like it has already happened because you have already seen it once in the spiritual world when you were in the ring of destiny, right? So now I can relate to a couple of things which I used to feel, and maybe people who are listening to this video, who are watching this video, may relate that yes, this might be a reason of all the deja vu that we have had, and this might be a reason as to why we feel comfortable with few people. So that's all in this particular chapter.